Okay, so I'm going to show you another way to make a tostada. You still need a frying pan, and I use a cast iron frying pan and I oil it with olive oil. Once it's hot, I drop this in and I flip it on both sides. I happen to have some beans from another tostada that I made earlier. And what I'm going to do different is I'm going to cook this dinner that I made a few days ago. And this is it comprises of tofu. This is the white chunky one. The stuff on top are onions. It has sweet potatoes and it has broccoli. We're going to cut all of this in small little pieces so it fits inside the tostada. So you're on your stove top. First thing you do is you turn on the heat. Pretty much on high. This has already been oiled with Bertolini extra virgin olive oil. The pan is ready when water jumps all over the place. And then you put your tortilla on top. Watch how the water jumps in. That's how you know when your pan's ready. Now take your tortilla and put it on top. You gotta watch your tortilla because it can burn. Don't go off and watch TV or change a channel. When it starts puffing there on the edges, that's when it's ready. And you just flip it over real fast. Now you see how it's puffy over here? Like over here there's a little bubble. There's a bubble over here. There's a bubble over here. That's when it's time to flip it over. You see I waited a little too long in this one. Got a lot of nice color. But okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn down the heat from high to 5. That's about middle. And this is gonna puff up real fast. It's already starting to puff up. And now it'll be the end for the tortilla. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, a tostada needs to have some kind of green topping. So I'm chopping a lettuce that I used the other day for another presentation, and I'm cutting it in real slivers. Then we're going to take this up. The salad's already been washed. So what I've done is I had some beans and I warmed them up. So your first thing you do, we're going to spread the hot beans on top. See, they're warm. Now if you had vegetarian refried beans, you could do that too. I do like vegetarian refried beans. You just have to make sure that if you buy the other types, that if you're vegan that is, you have to make sure there's no animal lard in it. If you're not vegan, not a problem. The next we're going to do is we're going to add other parts of this. So these are the onions. We're going to save those. We're going to take some of these white cubes are tofu. We're just going to dice them smaller and we're just going to lay them on top of our tostada. At least in this case, it's tofu and the beans on top of the tortilla shell. If you do this fairly fast, you won't have to put it back in the oven to warm up because it'll be ready to serve. I'm going to put it in the frying pan and warm it up again. So that's enough. That gives the protein portion of it. Now if you'd like to have something different, you could put in, for example, these sweet potato. And then what you do is you put on, this is the broccoli, cut that in small pieces. See, it's already been cooked, so it'll be easy to add on top of your tostada. And then you can add some onion on top, and I fried this onion the other day. Then on top of that, you put in the green lettuce, and this is just basically romaine. And you could use an avocado. Cut it up, make slices to put on top. But what I've been doing lately is using this pre-made avocado. It's from Classic Guacamole Little Salad Bar, and it just makes it a little bit easier. Especially like right now I'm hungry, I want to eat my dinner. So it's cut up with, I cut the very tip of it off, and I'm just going to put a nice string of it across the top. So there you have it. Dinner in 5 minutes or less. And if you want it warm, which is probably a good idea, watch me. I'm going to bring this to the stove, and I'm going to just drop the pan right on top. Turn on the gas. It's not going to take long. You don't want to wilt your lettuce. All you're trying to do is maybe warm up the beans. Now it's been on there for a few minutes. That's when you want to use a oven mitt because your frying pan is still very hot from what you did before. We're going to go to the other plate. Now it's pretty hot, so you don't want to burn yourself. There's your meal. Easy enough that if you're still hungry, you can still make more. So you got your protein from your tofu, you got your carbohydrates from eating the tortilla and eating a little bit of sweet potato. You have your guacamole, your romaine salad on the top. You have beans. Thank you for watching.
Hi, this is Garrett. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video.